Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What am I talking about? Travel and journeys. There's this kind of spiritual journey that everyone's on, and it could be something as simple as, exercising, being good to your neighbors, to something more particular to seek out your Lord through a specific form of worship, daily prayers, recitation of litanies and all that. There's also this very practical journey that we go through. I can speak for myself, moving around city to city. It's sometimes difficult to have a consistent plan of worship or holding consistent to your worship. One of the key pieces of advice I received many years ago is that wherever it is that I go, seek out a good community of people. Good community of people are those that remind you of Allah, remind you of being good to one another, and produce some sort of good in the world. There's also wisdom said that if you want to know a person's religion, look to the company and the friends that they keep. So I can speak again from this personal experience that in order to enhance one's spirituality and their growth, they should be intentional to build good community. And what does good community actually result in? A part of good community is that you will bring your best self forth because you don't want to let others down, especially those that are worshiping God, that are on a higher mission. The other piece is if you bring your best foot forth and your friends are also on the same page, they will also want to bring their best foot forward. And this is a competition in a very friendly way to be good towards one another. This is what reinforces friendship personally for me, and this is what I live for when I make community in other places. The last piece or reflection that I have is that I found the community that I have the strongest relationships with are the ones that I worship with. If it's our 5 daily prayers, if it's doing some sort of form of meditation and dhikr, if it's reviewing Quran, if it's talking about knowledge, those are the people that I feel very tight and intangibly linked to. The other piece is actually doing some sort of physical work with them. If it says something as simple as playing basketball, or walking through the streets of Skid Row, coming up with an idea of how we can serve and do something better for the sake of Allah and His Messenger. So based on these key reflections of mine, I find community being important.